Hey, Doug Upstone here, and today is Friday, August the 8th. And as not luck would have it, happens every year, it was exactly 23 years ago I moved to Arizona. So I'm like a native anymore after all this time, right? So, anyway, yes, one of the best things I ever did. Okay. And got my whole family here still. So that's a big plus. So, wonderful. Temperature's been a little goofy. Yesterday, the high yesterday in Phoenix was 118 in Phoenix. I don't live in Phoenix. It was only 114 here, but 118 in Phoenix, which is the hottest temperature ever recorded in Phoenix in August. So giddy up. Okay, it's not for everybody, but it's definitely for me. All right. So, anyways, we got some picks for you here today. West Coast Wise guys. I forgot to mention Wednesday we went 2-0. West Coast Wise guys did miss their play with the Marlins again, or not again, but they missed their play with the Marlins, picking them again. And so we moved to today. And let's see here. So got lots of action. So a couple things first. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. Keep asking you to do it. If you haven't done it, now's a great time. Still, 243 and 202 record for free plays, most recently from yours truly. So that's been very good. That's over a year's worth for sure on that. Let's see here, the West Coast Wise guys, 176 and 141. So that's also good for free plays. So we got some good free play records, plain and simple. So make sure that you subscribe. Leave your comments. I saw somebody yesterday had an opinion on the Atlanta Falcons for the season win total. So leave your opinions, whether it be on that one or this one. And if you like what you hear, hit the like button. That's all. Hit the like button. One thing I would like to share before I go any further, this is interesting. Many of you, I'm assuming, are familiar with Scott Spreitzer, longtime handicapper, and a longtime excellent handicapper, by the way. Scott and I have been friends for a number of years, and we were talking about he's a fan, like I am, of the -1 run line, okay, and for baseball. And I give out some of my picks, even though they're not necessarily graded at some of the sites because not all the sites have that. But I recommend people to do that. In fact, I'm recommending today one of the plays that I have today that people should do that. But not all the sports books have a -1. There are some that do. DraftKings is among them, and there are others offshore that also have that. But Scott came up with something I thought that was very unique, and I think it's something that you should consider. If you like the idea of a one run line, but you can't get it, okay, at your sports book, here's a way to bet it. All right. So what we're looking to do. So we use the example of you like a home team or you like a team at -160 on the money line. So if your typical bet is just to say it's $50, and so with that, what you would want to do if you'd like to bet it at -1, and in this case, roughly speaking, a -160 should be around 120 to 130, -130. So that's kind of like what your benchmark you're looking at is. So like I said, if your typical bet is like $50, in order to create your own run line, -1 run line is what you would do. So if it's 160, so 160 of 160 times 3 is 480. All right. So what you would do to bet basically $50 is that you would bet $30 on, or you would bet it $30 to win $30. You would bet 480. Okay. So you bet $48 to win 30. And then what you would do on the money line. Okay, so let me clarify that. So once again, you would bet $48 to win 30, okay, at -160 odds. Then you would bet the run line. In this case, at 160, the run line should be about plus 120 on the run line. So the standard 1.5 run line. So that would be plus 120. So if you let's say you win your standard bet, the money line bet, you'd win 30, but then that on the run line, you'd bet $20. Okay. So you would do that. So you'd lose 20, okay, on the one, because you'd lose on the run line because you bet 20. but then you'd win 30, so you'd end up plus 10, okay, altogether. Now, yes, you did bet a little bit more. You bet $68 total, but you are not, and you can manipulate it however you want. If you'd want to just bet 20, you could. If you bet 20 on one and 20 on the other, then if you bet a total of $40, then what you would have is you'd have a push, which is exactly if you got a one-run outcome on the game. Otherwise, you actually end up winning more money on that bet than you would betting it on a standard run line. So if you have a question about it, I'd be happy to answer that. And that made that maybe more confusing. If I had a graph, I would explain it to you better. But it's a really good way to do it. So basically what you want a run line that ends up giving you plus money, and then you'd want the odds that would then correlate that. So, in this case, you're getting plus 120. You could go up to minus 180 or there minus 175 thereabouts and still get plus, you should get plus odds on the standard run line. So it's a really great idea, really unique idea. And so that's a way to create your own run line yourself. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Oh, so speaking of run lines, I have my run line game of the day going today. Okay, available at Vegas Pro Insider Daily. You buy the package, okay, for a month, you'll get run line play game of the day, 53 and 28 runs of 7-2, 11-3, and 53 and 28 in Major League Baseball. So been going really well in Major League Baseball. Or you can, with that, I got a guarantee going for 2 plays. Okay, on that. Now there's, I guess, not a guarantee for Vegas Pro Insider Daily because you're getting the package for a month for $99, $99.99 for a month. So the guarantee is actually some of the places I'm selling the other stuff at. Anyways, so great thing there. Plus, then you're also going to get my NFL preseason game. Got my first one up, and then I got one for Saturday. So you'll get all 4 picks if you purchase it today for $99 a month. It's a great deal. It's just a little over $3 a day. So make sure that you check it out, VegasProInsidersDaily.com. And if you look on the comment section, you'll see it right there, where to click on it. If not, what you can do is sign up for the 4-day trial. Okay, and you get all the information on the 4-day trial. Right now, I'm on a super run right now. What is it? It's right there. 249, 183, the last 167 days for over $7,700 worth of profit. Okay, so make sure you do that. Sign up, get yourself involved. Everybody said they want more affordable ways to bet. $3 a day. That means 2 things. It's very affordable, and the other thing is it means you keep more money when you win. Keep that in mind. And you don't lose as much money when you lose on a daily basis. So that's something to keep in mind too. That's part of the reason why I do this, so that you get to keep more money or you reduce your losses. All right, let's talk about, before I forget, I almost did the tip of the day. And the tip of the day is to bet on the Milwaukee Brewers, who are 12-1 after batting .315 or more over a 5-game span. So Milwaukee Brewers 12-1 after betting .315 or more over a 5-game span. That's today's tip of the day. So let's jump into the free play, and it's going to be right here in red hot Arizona. It's not going to be 118 today. I think it's only supposed to be 110. Okay, it's a comfortable day. Okay, here today. Not exactly top tier pitching matchup. Zach Gallen, 8-12. 5.48 ERA against Colorado's left-hander Austin Gomper, 0-5 with a 6.18 ERA. Oddly, the total on this game is 9. That kind of stands out to me, and it's even, at least to me, made worse by the fact they got 2 terrible bullpens. Arizona's number 27 in run prevention. Colorado is number 29. Now, should I respect the odds maker? Give them the benefit of the doubt, say, hey, you know what? There's a reason you put up a 9. You don't think there's going to be a lot of runs, despite how the pitching matchup entirely looks. I normally do, but I'm not going to today. And among the reasons I'm not going today, road teams like Colorado when the total is 8-10, starting a pitcher who is winless in 5 or more starts, and the bullpen has an ERA over 7 in its last 10 games, the over is 44-16. So on this one, I am going to recommend Colorado, Arizona over 9 for today's free play video. Okay, so we have that. Let's see. So I think that's the work. So again, 4 big plays ready to go. You get a ton of other plays. You get West Coast Wise Guys plays. You get the best bets, consensus. You get all that. You'll get just a ton of trends. You get really useful trends and some great systems. Okay. In fact, my free play is based on in the newsletter. It's based on one of these systems that I put in there today. So that's so it's very good. It's very helpful and very useful. So again, you get all of this for $99.99 a month. West Coast Wise Guys. Well, for the 3rd straight day, they have the Miami Marlins. They've won 1, they've lost 1. They're going to come back with another win. Let's hope so. Go 2-0. So took too much of your time. This is Doug Upstone. I'll be back on Saturday with more free plays. Until then, I'm out.